Swip3rR comes in, big mega nah, big shockwave,
and just don't give him an R. That is what we've learned this whole gauntlet. Do not give Swip3rR.
Waiting, goes in now, locks down Fantix, pulses his own ultimate. Big nine to back flies, big petrifying gaze as well. Direwolves are trying to cut this one out. Is it going to be enough? Raze gets Fantix, will take down 2 for his troubles, running away from the Acathian surprise, lives through it, and look at Big Swip. He's killed King! Swip3r's pushing forward. What a team fight from the Chiefs. They're still going for more.
What is going on, Fish? Every single time they line up, Swip3rR just gets them all, trying his hardest to keep them in this game.
This has been my entire life. So like, I've been doing this since I was essentially a baby, and in a way it feels like I'm leaving. It feels like I'm dying in a sense, like my player sort of life is gone.
I really think Pabu should have stuck around there.
He is going to come back. There's the dangers. Out comes the flash. The turret will get disabled. He's sidestepped a lot of the damage so far. Going to go for a knockup. Going to try and take down Bio with him. He's going to fall on down to the turret. Swip3rR, what on earth are you doing? You a madman. He gets himself a double kill. That is the king of the top lane.
So how this journey began for me was back in, I think, 2012, I got really just picked up. I'd never intended to become a professional player. I was a very troubled kid at the time, and given the opportunity from some fellow people that I knew back then, it was honestly, it was a godsend because it changed my life in the right direction. And ever since that 2012 conversation that I had with a guy called Tice, I know I've just come so far, and I've learned so many people skills and just developed so much as a human in this journey that I would not have wanted to do it any other way. So yeah, I don't have any regrets, and it's been a really, really fun journey for me these last 8 years. So yeah, I guess looking back, this is probably going to be the most important 8 years of my entire life, because I went from being a high school dropout that just wasn't very successful in life, and now looking at myself now at 26, it's just it's pretty night and day the transformation that I've done as a person.
Gonna get taken out here as well. Swip3rR taking it up. The Nexus taking damage and immunity. They have done it. They will get a game stop. Good game, well played.
Just thanks for all the support. That's about it.
I've done all the winning to do, and I've done all the losing to do, and when I look back at it in hindsight, it doesn't matter to me. It's just about like the people that I met and the people that have grown with me and that I've potentially rubbed off on. So that's what means the most to me when I will look back at this in years to come. For the majority of my career, I was a follower, and I didn't really know much more about life and sort of bringing up some younger kids. So going into 2018, yeah, I decided to take on board a pretty young roster, which at the time, well, looking back in hindsight, was a very talented roster. And that was my first year that I really had to learn how to be a leader and how to lead by example. And definitely didn't come easily to me. It was like a lot of struggles, but I think as the years have gone on, and especially this year, I've really molded into what I would say is like quite a mature adult, and just sort of very fit for a leadership role. And overall, it's something that I really enjoy doing now. So. Especially in the earlier years with the Chiefs roster, with Spook, Swip3rR, and EGIM especially, I had some of the best moments of my life with them. And like going overseas and competing and like meeting the people that I guess you look up to and like becoming equals with them almost has been just really, really enjoyable. It's been an amazing path. It's there's been plenty of good times just overseas and just in gaming houses with the people that I would say are like my brothers now. So yeah, it's been really fun.
It's pretty much what we want to do. We want to coin flip them games. We want to get in aggressive. I don't know. It's our play style, and we won.
Yeah, absolutely popping up here.
I wish I took at least a week just to be a champion. Yeah, I wish that I did take a second to celebrate, and I really do breathe that onto the people that around me, I guess, and within esports, is that I do think that you should really cherish wins, even the smallest wins, because it'll keep you going for sure. Yeah, just there's been some really fun moments in game and out of game, and yeah, it's been really good.
And welcome to your first OPL Finals victory.
I have to sacrifice so much every year, and it just keeps becoming more and more. Relationships, like exercise, like all of this stuff, I'm sacrificing year after year to try and chase something that I've already achieved enough, in my opinion. As you get older, you need to sacrifice more and more, because you do need to grind that little bit more every time, and it would just be a much better path for me in terms of stress, success and everything. I just think, yeah, it's going to be something that I enjoy. Yeah, I guess the point of the video today is that I will be stepping down as a player, and I will be like retiring, I guess is what you could say. It's been a pretty hard decision of mine for a while now. It's been on my mind for a couple of years. I would say it's just that, to me, I've achieved almost that there is to achieve, at least within Oceania. And there's not much left for me to do as a player. And I'm always someone that will constantly try and like achieve new goals and new things. And for me, I really think that transitioning more into a coaching role or a support staff role is something that I can really level up in my life. And that's really all I chase now, is just getting better as an individual. Yeah, I've had a really hard look at myself, and coaching and developing young talent or players around me has what I've actually been enjoying the most in the last couple of years. And to do that without stressing of competing, I could really elevate a team or a region in that area, because I think players do make the best coaches, and I think this is something that will happen more and more as the years go on. So I want to try and get in early and really just sort of use my skill set to the absolute best, and I do think that is in coaching now. That butterflies that you get before, like a big adrenaline moment, is like what I'm getting at the moment. And I know it's time, I just know it's time. And it's not easy for me to swallow this pill, but yeah, I know that this is the correct decision, and this is what I'm going to enjoy the most next year, so yeah. So I guess, yeah, to wrap this up, I would like to shout out a few people that I think have really shifted me as a person and evolved me, and I will never be able to thank them enough for this. So the people that first come to mind, I would say Radio would be the first one. He really shifted me to stop following other people so much and really work on themselves. So to me is the most important. I think Spooks and Swip3rR, also some very big names for me. I grew up with these guys, I lived with them for 5 years. Yeah, they're two people that I could not thank enough. Bubip, Raze and Ayla, and like, sorry to everyone else, but they are the people that come to mind to me firstly, and they're the closest people to me, and the people that I feel like I have helped develop the most in their life. So I thank you guys for being around and helping me just grow as a person. I'll never be able to thank you guys enough. So yeah, thank you guys, and I appreciate everyone yeah, listening to this. So thank you.